Good day, traders. How you doing today? Today is Saturday, the 17th of May, 2025. This is Jason here from Divergence Trading, and I'm feeling a little bit better today. Probably because I didn't have sleep for fucking, I would say it's like since April 9th, I didn't really sleep until the other night and today. So at least over a month, I fought broken sleep in this fucking hospital that had, I'd swear they had the fucking air conditioning on, and they had it on so fucking strong, like 15 degrees or some fucking shit. My nose all dried up, and I couldn't sleep, and oh, it was just awful. Just awful. But today, I'm finally feeling a little bit more like myself today. I wonder why. Maybe because I got 2 nights of sleep. I think that's why. And hopefully I'll continue to get better from here. I'm going to check out this private rehabilitation place just down the road from me here. I've actually went and seen them in the early, I think it was, I can't remember exactly, but in the early, it had to be in the early or mid 2000s. And yeah, they helped fix my arm before. I was doing this job at work where I'd always lift the parts up and over my head, and I had a previous injury on the one arm, on the forearm, and they fixed it. Well, they put warm bandages or heating pads on it, and it calmed it down. And then I stopped doing that job and did some other job, and I was okay. I was okay. I wasn't in pain. Eliminated the pain. So anyway, since I'm feeling better today, okay, let's do the setups here. It's the same thing. If I did this video yesterday, it would be the same fucking thing. You're getting the screenshots after the fact, okay? So it doesn't matter if it already happened or not, okay? At the time where I'm pointing and where I'm marking, you know that's where the trades would have been. And they're all in, you could have got in all these trades in real time, okay? Because I know how to find it in advance. So we'll start off with this one, okay? So the market is coming up, the price is coming up. What are we looking for if the price is coming up? We're looking for a high and a higher high. Here's a high and a higher high, okay? Or we're waiting for a double top, right? Because we're going to do counter trend trading. So there was no sell here because this side of the divergence on the OSMA needs to be less than this side, okay? So since it isn't, we did not sell there. Although if you were to trade the cross down, which is the 5 crossing down below the 7, you could have sold it right here, and you could have made the potential to make 47 points on the NASDAQ. Yes, the NASDAQ. Okay, just got some aqua, some water. Now we're ready to roll. So anyway, this trade here does work out. Remember, we're looking for a high and a higher high, right? A high and a higher high, and a low and a lower low down here on the OSMA, okay? So our entry would have been right here, okay? Let's get that arrow on there, mode Z. Right there, you could have been a seller, and down it went. Boom. That was the news at this time. Could have spiked down, and you had the possibility, the opportunity to make 49 points in 5 minutes. Okay, up to, not maximum, but up to. Okay, and then we came back up, and we had more divergence, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. We had a, we'll just put it on like this. Okay. This is hidden divergence to the downside. So this here come down like this. There's the divergence. You would have sold it in here. Okay. Oh, down we go. And it would have been a real good trade because it gave the potential of 90 points to the downside. Then, you see down here we have a low and a lower low. It's not divergent down here. You see what I mean? This one needs to be less than this one. So there's no buying up in here to go back up. Okay? However, we do have a trade here somewhere, I would say. Now, what do we have here? We have a basically, where is that trade? I know there's a trade here. It's like a hookup, okay? It's right here. Here's the sell fake. Here's the hook back up. You would have bought it in here, and up it goes. And it would have gave you potential to make 49 ticks, okay? So the entry would be right here, the hookup. Right there. Boom. And up we go. Okay? And we had divergence here. Here's the trade. I found it now. Right here. Okay, hidden divergence to the upside. Right here. There it is. We'll get that arrow on there. And this was your entry point right there at the opening of that candle. And up we go. Got some more aqua. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, like more so myself today. It must be because I got some sleep. I don't know. But my major problem right now is my left knee. It buckles, it goes in, it comes out. It's very, I'm walking, sometimes I'm walking with a major limp, sometimes a mediocre limp. I don't know. But I know I need some physiotherapy rehabilitation care to get better. Okay, to increase my legs. So maybe I'll just have if I wear a brace on my kneecap, you know, I can just hop along a little bit less. But soon I have to like in the hospital, I was in a fucking wheelchair for over a month, man. And the reason why I was in a wheelchair, because they don't want to take any liability, this fucking hospital that I was in. That's what was going on. I figured it out after a while. So that's why I wasn't like walking around with a walker, like a little bit here and there every day. Their rehab there at that place is like 15 to 20 or so minutes per day. And most of it's just, you know, strengthening exercises and some balancing, you know, stability exercises. I need a lot more than that. So anyway, and then some days we'd walk down, like say 50 feet down the hallway and walk back. That was the extent of my, along with these exercises, strengthening. This was their total rehab fucking thing there. I think there's more to it than that. I don't know. And they have these other services where it's free and they come to your house once a week. What the fuck am I going to do with once a week? You know what I mean, people? Traders? Like, what the fuck am I going to do with once a week? She might come over for half an hour, this lady, and do whatever. It's like, I need much more than that. So that's why I'm going to go to this place. It's called a Body in Motion Rehabilitation Center. I'm going to go there. It's not through the government. It's private, you know, rehab. I'm going to pay for it. I don't know how much it's going to cost me. Even if it costs me $2,000 so I can walk almost normal again, I'm going to pay the money. You know, I'm not going to go with these government-assisted programs that they have here in Canada. You know, it's like, fuck that. I don't know, maybe they can't do anything to help me, but I'm pretty sure they can. So, anyway, I'm feeling really good today. I'm almost back to myself, but not quite, of course. And that's why I'm doing this video. So anyway, I think that was the last trade for the fucking NASDAQ. This is the 5-minute time frame we're looking at. Let's look at the S&P 500 now. We had a low and lower low. Actually, we had a trade over here too. We had higher highs. Okay. Just like that. We'll put an arrow on there. Right on the opening of this candle, you would have sold it, came down, then it came back up, then it came down lower. So potential would have been, you know, like 14, 15 points on the S&P. And then we had a buy trade right in here. See how it's lower on this side than this side? That's where the divergence is. Ding, ding. Buy it here and up we go. Till the end of the day, they fucking sold it off, as you can see. But here is some hookups. Here's a hookup right here. Oh, I'm putting on the wrong fucking thing. Here's another one here. We'll just put it on here. There's one. Where is my... See, I forgot my marking. Oh, what I used to use. What did I use? Oh, I used to use this. There it is. There's the hookup. Sorry, it's coming back to me. I was away for almost 2 months. Here's another one. Sell fake and then buy it up. So there's the three trades. There was a sell here, down it went, and then there was a buy here, up it went. It was a winner. There's another buy here, up it went, up it went, up it went. All winning trades. Okay, let's move on now to the Dow. It had a double bottom. Did it have something up there? No. Did not have a higher high. No, there's no trade here. But we had a double bottom right here. Okay. And would have got long right in there. Our stop would be right down here. 102 points. And it came down on you a little bit. 28 points and it went up. All the way to the top, it went up. Well, we'll just say to here. 247 points on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We have a lower close right here. Buy it, up it goes. Okay, there's more of them in here. There's another one here. There's one here. Right there, lower close, buy it, up it goes. You remember me saying that before, huh, guys and gals? Okay, here's the pound dollar. We have 2 trades just screaming out at you. Okay, higher highs. Oh, fuck, there's 3 of them. Right here. There's another one. All right. There's a sell trade. What time was that? 5 after 10. There was a sell trade, and look at that. Wow, it was a nice trade. 32 pips on the pound dollar. There was the trade. And then we had, oh yeah, got to put this on there. There's the trade setup. We also had a hook down right here. Buy fake, sell it down, and down it goes. See? Isn't it amazing? I left this, I left it like 2 fucking months ago almost now. And I come back here, and what am I pointing out to you wonderful traders? What am I pointing out to you guys? The same fucking setups that work over and over and over again. It's incredible. It's fucking incredible. I think it's incredible anyway. I don't know what you think, but I think it's fucking incredible. There we go. Lower lows right there, right here. When you got a big fucking valley right here and then this little fucking dip, it's screaming at you to buy the motherfucker. That's what it's telling you to do. Okay? And there is the entry right there, and up it went. Then look right here. We also had another trade. Watch, watch. Right here. Well, where did I see that? I just saw it. Right here like that. Here it is. Right there. We put our arrow up right there. And if you would have bought up in here, you would have made some points there. Now let's take a look. We'll just quickly look at the euro, but I won't mark anything unless I see something good. And I don't see anything good, and it's on the 5 minute. It's just, all that I see is these. Higher close, sell it, and down it goes. Another one. Higher close, sell it, and down it goes. There's a trade down here, but it didn't really go back up again, okay? There's a trade here, but there was nothing really to it. There, I'm getting the feel of this again, so here we go. So if we bought in here, it only went up like 20 pips if you would have held it to the end of the day. It's a joke. Pound yen, what did we have with the pound yen? Must have had some divergence. Oh yeah, right here. Higher highs. There it is. There's the divergence. Sell it. And it went down. That's only 27 pips on the pound yen. That's pretty lame. And there's no trade down here. What a joke. And we'll leave that alone. What about the euro yen? Did it give us even one trade? No. See, we have a high and a higher high, but this side's higher than the left side, so there's no divergence. But we did have some sell trades. Higher close, sell it, down it goes. Very clear and easy to see these trades. Higher close, sell it, down it goes. And what should this one go down? 13 pips. So, okay, this one. This one down 19 pips, and there's another one right here. If you had the balls to do it, right there. Down she goes. Then we had a low and a lower low. We had divergence here, but where the fuck did it go? It went up 7 pips. Think you're going to even mark that? That was after the hours. That was like after 10 o'clock. It's just like, it's a joke. Okay, let's look at oil. Let's look at oil now. I see the trade. I see the trade. I see the 2 trades. Here's the sell trade. And here's the buy trade. Very easy to see. Oh. So it would have been a buyer right there on oil. And it went up 78 points. Oh, here it is. I knew there was something I didn't mark. There it is right there. Boom. And to sell, didn't go very far. This was the good trade right here to buy it up into the end of the trading session. Excuse me there for a sec. I had to take a little breather there. And of course we had some lower close, buy it up it goes, lower close, buy it up it goes. And they worked out nicely. And we had some sell, hold on. Higher close, sell, down it goes. We had some lower close, buy, up it goes. We had some here. We had some here. In other words, the exact same setups I showed you for years now. And I left this thing like almost 2 months ago. I know I'm repeating myself. And look, the same fucking setups again. If you have the same setups again and they're all showing winner, 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 chicken fucking dinner, it's telling you. It's fucking telling you how powerful this can be if you apply what I'm teaching you. And it's not difficult. It's not hard. You know, as you guys know, you can only do a sell trade down here because the 5 is below the 7. You can only do buy trades up here because the 5 is above the 7. You see how fucking powerful that is? I know, you guys might think it was a little loony here, but I'm telling you. What did gold give us? Come on, gold, did you give us a good trade? There's the 5 minute we're looking at, eh? All these are on the 5 minute. Yeah, I see the trades. Right here. Didn't really go anywhere. But we do have a trade from over here. Yeah, I gotta put some arrows on it now. There's a sell right here, didn't go very far. And there was a buy here. A buy trade with bullish divergence. Right in here. Boom. Up we go. You could have made some there. This is gold. There's 171 points on gold. Easy pickings on gold. a sell trade right here, boom, in a higher close, boom, and sell it, and down it goes. And the potential on this one was 139 points. And yeah, we had some trades on gold too. So that's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. There's another one probably in here, but I'm not going to mark it. I think I proved my fucking point today. That if you know this way to trade, you know, there's trade setups like this. Like I've even looked back. In 2011, I looked back to the, when was it for Divergence? It was like 10 years before that. I looked on, you know, history of charts, and that's how long this has been working. That's how long that whatever game the big dogs are playing here, they can only do so much in the market. You just got to learn that little niche of what it is, and then you can get in on it, right? If you have the right thing. And the right thing is before you even click the button to buy or sell, you know, and you pull the trigger, you already know that you can only, if you're buying in here, let's say, okay, right here. Okay, let me put the fucking arrow on there. I'll show you. So if you bought right there, okay, low and lower low. How come I'm seeing that backwards or something here? I got mixed up there. Anyway, if the 5 is above the 7, we know we can only buy. So when you do that to begin with, you eliminate 50% of your risk of the wrong thing to do. Okay, you eliminate that by 50%. I wish I had something that we could do it by 80%. We could eliminate, you know, bad trades being on the wrong side, but I've named it basically 50% because it's when the 5 is above, you can only buy. When the 5 is below, you can only sell. Like over here, see? Anyway, there's the trade. Sell trade, boom, and down we go. Okay, so that's it for this Saturday. I will try to be back on Monday if I'm feeling okay. Today I'm feeling great, as Tony the Tagger would say. Pass on those Kellogg's cornflakes that are saturated in sugar. Tony the Tagger. Funny, funny. Used to eat that cereal when I was a kid, and it was so bad for me. Oh my God, I love that cereal. Frosted Flakes. Oh yeah. Which is Kellogg's cornflakes sprayed with a bunch of sugar. That's what it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video today. I showed you guys some setups, the same as years ago, the same as just a few weeks ago, you know, and I show them to you again. They appear again and again and again. It doesn't matter if I miss a month of the market or a year. It's still going to show setups because that's how powerful this way to trade is, okay? So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Good luck and good trading.